St-Jerome at the blue line, kicks it up to himself, feeds off to the far side. Trying to work it around this side as they work towards the net. Jump!
Farron with Collins. Dishes off for the defenseman who's up on the rush. He hits the trailer. Goyette shot, scores! Goyette's first goal of the season. 3-0 Sudbury.
And the Sudbury Wolves have offensive tools that can make you pay, and there's David Goyette.
Over to McGowan. Waits, pass goes off his stick. After it is Goyette. 3 Wolves coming back up ice. Delic and Conyon. Shot, from an angle, he scores. Coach Delic with a beautiful goal on Vicari, and the Wolves get that 2-goal lead back. Ludwinski, out for Battaglia, but an active stick breaks it up. Goyette's got an open net. Holmes trying to get there first, and the open cage for Goyette, second of the game.
The boards for Goyette, and Goyette and Musty come back after it. Goyette trying to clear it in, he scores!
First game back, first game winner, Quentin Musty off the beautiful pass from David Goyette.
Him in place, Goyette now on the left side, direct in front, he scores!
Unbelievable setup play, and McCallum makes no mistake.
But missed the net anyway. Musty, cross ice, score! Now you've got to get that shot away quickly, that's how you do it.
The Colts gave up 3 power play goals against Guelph last night. Here's Dvorsky putting that one down low, passing it across, rebound, scores! Quentin Musty. So the Sudbury Wolves get on the board first. It's an early 1-0.
We talked about Sudbury's struggles, but nice little pass there by Dvorsky.
Comes Wolves' bodies getting in the way. Here's the Wolves, 3-on-1, cross ice, what a save by Gillespie, rebound, scores! Quentin Musty.
Quentin Musty sticking with the play after a highlight reel pad save.
Check and bounce straight off of the defender.
Now Dvorsky brings it in. Drop pass. David Goyette looks, goes in behind the goaltender and scores.
He knows where to be. Watch, left-handed shot. He goes backhand and then tips it in with...
Made a nice play to get the puck off of Romani's stick. Nice move by Goyette. Here's Dvorsky driving. He scores.
It's Dvorsky. This is a beautiful outside move over to 51 Blue as he zigs and zags and goes to the short side back.
Musty away with Dvorsky and Goyette. Musty, Goyette, and it hit the goalpost. They score on the...
Here he had it, lost it at the blue line. Ferron moved it down right wing side. Otters fans alive on a Friday night. Anania, right wing side, what a save, they score! Right in front of the net, Dalibor Dvorsky goes bar down. And the Sudbury skills development, it's a broad term, but it's something specialized for assistant coach Wes Wolf. This one shot in, and they score. 18:43 to go in period number 2. Finding its way back left wing side for Delic. Coach Delic puts it back up top to Andre Anania. Anania, left wing side down, Delic in, they score. David Goyette in the blue paint.
And here come the Wolves again, Dvorsky to Goyette, going in, back to Dvorsky, scores! And it worked that time for the Sudbury Wolves. Goyette and Dvorsky combining, and Dvorsky scores.
They got right here. Here's some speed. Dalibor Dvorsky. Flip out pass, beautiful shot, scores! David Goyette hits in the back of the net. Well, there you go. There's the spark he needed. 20 seconds into the third period. Leave it up to the big guns, Dalibor Dvorsky and David Goyette.
Draw one by the Wolves, comes back to the line. Collins with a shot, and it went wide. Comes to the near side, they score. David Goyette.
There's a shot, short side, misses the net. Robertson's got to push hard from his right to his left. He doesn't get over there quick enough.
Back to the point, quick shot, that side, redirected, score! Anyway, that's who got it in, and then a quick pass around. And they score right off the bat. He goes back the other way now. He is slippery out there. He really is a smooth player. Quick shot, scores!
Of Krawchuk.
Here 2-on-1, Musty shoots, loose puck, rebound, stopped again, centering pass, they score! Dalibor Dvorsky follows up on the play. Potts moves along the wall for DeAngelis, spins away from Lockhart, plays to Goyette. This line ever dangerous for the Sudbury Wolves. And Goyette centers in front, Musty scores, beautiful play. Goyette spins off the check, draws attention to himself before dishing to Musty. Goyette now. Head up, looking for a play towards goal. Where is it? They score! Crazy bounce off of Oster, off of Musty to the back of the net. I think 27's going to get credit. Got to be lucky to be good to be lucky, and Musty is both. But D'Amato keeps the Gens alive. But for how long? Goyette shoots, scores.
It's the feed. Wolves need one here to close the gap. Shot coming, they score! 9 seconds in.
Musty back to Touré. Manages to get it free. Score! Yeah, I prefer him to shoot, to be honest, because he's got such a great shot. And so does he. Dvorsky scored. Now the Wolves will keep this power play out there. Minute and a half to go. Quick shot. Scores! Wolves will be there first of all. And here comes David Goyette, trying to get it back into the zone. He scores.
Lost the handle. McDonnell trying to chop this one out. Musty stayed with it. He was hooked down.
That's a late.
And that's another penalty coming against the Mississauga Steelheads. They score. Dvorsky snuck it through Ivan Kovic, and we're Dvorsky. McCallum to Musty. Dvorsky one-timer. Stick exploded. They score. David Goyette makes it 3-2.
Boudreau sitting in the box for 2 minutes for tripping. So let's see if they can. Steelheads can kill this one.
Off the draw, they score. DeAngelis continues the point streak and ties it at 4, just 3 seconds into the power play.
By the Greyhounds, 5 seconds left. Quick shot up high. Score! Goyette into McCallum. Wide open net, and he scores!
Well, just like they drew it up.
Brings it in front for a chance, turned aside by Marcus Vandenberg. And now Goyette through center. Up the right side for Musty, 2-on-1 developing. Musty a shot, he scores! Top shelf and in past Nathan Day. Near wing for DeAngelis. DeAngelis skated it to the high slot. DeAngelis to the backside, wide open, slid in, they score. David Goyette on a perfect feed. So worked around the perimeter, DeAngelis skated it towards the slot. Birds were expecting a shot. Tristan Bertucci with pressure coming from Goyette. Passing and it got blocked on the way, and now Signoretti gets it in front towards Goyette. Deking to the forehand, that was absolutely filthy, he scores. So the Firebirds had the puck along the blue line, it's taken away, goes into the left wing corner. That's Musty to feed it. Colson Petrie sending one below the cage. Back over to the far wing side. Musty in tight for Goyette to the back door. They score. Slammed home by Evan Canyon. The Western PA kid fed crashing the net. Beautiful pass from Goyette, spinning with a back.
Takes over between the pipes, and the Wolves will score. An immediate shift in momentum, and who else? The captain, David Goyette, his 16th of the season. It's Sudbury back even. It's 2-2.
Gave it away right to Landon McCallum. David Goyette trying to catch up to that loose puck. Stewart able to get back, but he gave it right back to Goyette. Musty at the side of the net, scores!
Off the goalpost, and they can't redirect it in, but it was that close to being a 3-0 lead, and they score! Quick shot, scores! Goyette!
That pass from Quentin Musty was absolutely filthy.
Will now come out. Center ice, Goyette across, and scores will be Quentin Musty. That'll
left. Goyette right down the middle.
Tender out, scrambling, cross ice to Anania, and a beautiful find, Andre Anania, David Goyette. Musty wins it. Here's Delic
Back to Goyette. Scores! David Goyette ties it up.
Shot right along the ice, stopped by Vondrath and Vliet. Delic plays it up to a familiar face in these parts, Zach Giroux. Goyette shot, scores! David Goyette takes the feed from Zach Giroux, and Goyette has his 22nd of the campaign.
DeAngelis comes down the wall, poked off his stick. It's going to be held in by the Wolves. Sent to the front of the net, underneath, they'll score. Goyette stuffs it through the pads of Costanzo. And here come the Hounds, 6-3.
The second.
Heads up here, Delic right in front of the net. Goyette will score. A mix-up off the face-up. Delic gets to it first. And the Wolves making it over top of the goal. Goyette back for Nick DeAngelis. Shot through, loose in front. What a little piece of work there by Quentin Must.
McCoy, head to Kanyon, back to Dvorsky. McCoy, across, finds Goyette, takes the shot, scores! Getting a tip there was Quentin Musty. He was standing beside Musty. Musty backhand pass to Goyette. David Goyette down low to Musty. Musty across, one-timer, scores! Dvorsky on the back door. That's his second of the night, and the Sudbury Wolves are now up by 2. Goyette with the empty nets, and he will bury it. So the Sudbury Wolves will put this one to bed.
And you can hear the pounding of the stick as the penalized player is out of the box right now. And they score. Just as the penalty was Musty. I think that was a set play. Goyette now, quick shot. And they score!
Delic brings it across the line, sends it to a big rebound. David Goyette, he scores a 2-0 lead for the Sudbury Wolves. An enormous rebound.
Get it ahead. Here comes Goyette trying to bank it in. He scores! 5 seconds left in this first power play. There's a quick shot, bounce, he scores!
And sets it up. Goyette out front, and it was tipped away from Robertson. Musty was stationed right in the blue ice. Loose puck picked up. Kevin Heat. Cross ice. He had a chance to clear and couldn't. Tipped by Musty. Out of midair, they score. What a goal by Quentin Musty. To the bench. No, he doesn't. He's going to stay on. So Ice Dogs will roll with 3 forwards. Lead pass, Goyette. Levin has Musty to deal with. Goyette through, they score! Quentin Musty beat Levin, scored the goal in overtime. And
keeps it going on the backhand, around for Goyette. To the top, DeAngelis moves it over for Dvorsky. Into the right circle, plays it out front. Kick save made by Droback, trying to stay on top of the puck. Goyette swings, played it back into the pile in front, came right back to him. DeAngelis' drive, save, rebound, Kanyon on top of it and scores.
At center, Goyette feeding over to the far side for Villeneuve. Back to Goyette. Quick shot, scores!
Stick with it, stick with it.
And Delic will feed it to David Goyette. Goyette trying to move it in, knocked the goalie back, quick shot, and they score, no goal. They're going to wave that one off right away.
Stays a 2-goal game, and you start to look at pulling the goalie at the 3-minute mark. They call it a goal.
Shaping up. Over here for David Goyette. Shot, score! That'll be gobbled up by Goyette. Cross the line. On Goyette here, this side. Score!
Nifty find from David.
Here comes Goyette over this side for Musty. Musty on that corner. Topped in off the defenseman. Gets it through the defense. And they score with 20.6 seconds remaining.
David Goyette on the cross pass from Quentin Musty. Continues to rack up the points. Goyette, 3rd point on the game, first goal.
Wide on Vondrath. Best chance the Steelheads have had so far. But now here come the Wolves. Villeneuve stops up, finds the trailer. Goyette back to Villeneuve. He scores. Second chance, and he whacks it in. 2-0 Sudbury.
Villeneuve extending that goal streak there for the Sudbury.
Bumped there by Adam Zidlicki. Good job by Stevie Leskovar, the former Peterborough Pete. He couldn't get it out. Delic, pass in front. They score. David Goyette makes it 4-0, and the rout is on here in Mississauga. And that was intercepted, though, and this is what you're afraid of. The Wolves can really bring it up the ice. Goyette from Delic back to Goyette, and there's Ryerson Leanders. Here for Sudbury. Yeah, Ken McKenzie gave his top guys a little bit of a breather. Scramble face off the Wolves' control. Goyette back to DeAngelis behind the back. DeAngelis to Dvorsky, scores! Dalibor Dvorsky on the power play. It's 7-6.
And that's what Dalibor Dvorsky does best. He gets that one.
And missing on that was Giroux. Here's Dvorsky over to Goyette. Into the middle, a shot, they score! Quentin Musty on the power play has tied the hockey game.
Of the Saginaw Spirits player, Dvorsky on this side. Bouncing puck, tipped in.
So the Wolves win the faceoff. Delic scores! Kocha Delic
in the slot.
Which I don't think is something many people would have thought after 40 minutes of play with the offensive talent available on both sides. And finally, our side, Dvorsky setting the table. Goyette down low, looking for Dvorsky, scores! It is 3-0 Wolves.
We can clip that one.
For Dvorsky. A bouncing puck that goes over top of his stick. DeAngelis to Goyette. Goyette with a shot. Rang it off the goal post.
Yeah, you hear the reaction here in Sudbury. That is front in the slot area. Is out of the reach of Musty. Sudbury, though, maintains possession with 10 seconds to go in the power play. Musty, Goyette, Dvorsky, he scores. That was pretty. Sudbury opens the scoring on the power play. Dalibor Dvorsky. It's 1-0. There, and they control off the face-off. Dvorsky to Goyette. They score. It hit Leskovar and in. It'll be David Goyette who gets his 93rd point of the season. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he was trying to find Quentin Musty on the back.
Front, a good save by Vandenberg on a deflection. That was the Martone-Misa connection, nearly connecting for a shorthanded goal. Now Dvorsky to DeAngelis, to Musty, and now back to Dvorsky. DeAngelis fakes a shot, goes to Goyette, back to DeAngelis. One-timer, he scores! It was tipped in front. I think it hit a Mississauga.
Goyette in front of the net, trying to go the other way, scores!
Well, as you know, Gary, Ken McKenzie at various times has run this trio together.
And in behind the net is Kieran Walton. Walton up against Jack Nesbitt as they try to jam it back in and score! It's the shot goal. Now Goyette trying to feed it ahead to Quentin Musty, looking for goal number 4. Score!
Play continues. DeAngelis doesn't take the shot. Dvorsky to Goyette. Goyette passes it across, scores! Quentin Musty on the doorstep. He was behind Benton West. To center ice, 2-on-1, 3-on-1. Dvorsky, DeAngelis, Dvorsky across, scores! Goyette. He's been all around the net tonight, and he finally gets one to go.
Middle gets over the line, lost it, and Goyette will spin it up to Quentin Musty. Jordan chasing him down. Musty going to the goal, shot along the ice, rebound, he scores! Nice follow-up there by Quentin Musty. Gets one back for the Wolves. Secured by Goyette to the point for McCoy. McCoy shot deflected, stopped by George. The rebound, scores! Kocha Delic pounces on it, and the Wolves have tied the game 3.
Will move over and try to make himself some skating room here. Stops, back, up, down, go, left, right, center, right in front, scores! Off the glove, trying to get it in there was Goyette. Now Musty takes it back up again, scores! Goyette! He'll bank it off the boards. Musty for Goyette. Goyette on this side for Coach Delic. Delic going in. Second shot, scores! Delic will drop it there. Quick shot, rebound, scores! Coach Delic make it 4! Musty has got 2. He had them in the first period. Throwing it back, they score again. David Goyette.
Back in there, they go one more time, and they'll try and move it once again, and the Wolves breaking on goal, they score! 1-0. Straight to the attack, drops it back for DeAngelis. Delayed penalty call coming up here against the Ice Dogs. Goaltender out of the goal for Sudbury for the extra skater. Shot taken, and it is a goal Wasn't sure if it hit the post. He's got Goyette all over him in there. Federico, being the veteran, still with it. Can't get it past Musty over on that far side. Delic with the goal. 3. Musty for Goyette from the hash marks. Back for DeAngelis. Dvorsky, Goyette with it again. DeAngelis has got it. One-timer by Dvorsky. 4-2 now for the Sud.
Big stop in front. Maybe it caught some of DeAngelis as well. Back the other way. Here's Goyette 2-on-1. Goyette, shot, scores! Back to a one-goal game as the captain, Goyette, makes it 4-3 Steelheads.
OHL's leading scorer in the regular.
Leading scorer, 1-on-2 in over the line, snaps a shot, blocked by Sharp. Goyette stays on the puck, tries another centering pass, cleared away briefly, they score! Delic, a hat trick, and the Sudbury Wolves have taken 2 from the Steelheads.
To Musty. Dvorsky lets it go. Rebound, they score!
The captain.
Win the draw back to Musty. 5-on-3 scenarios. You said they can score as many times as they like that. He scores!
The captain returns.
Back over to Musty. They score or no goal. No goal, oh boy. McCallum thought for sure. Look at him holding his head. He can't believe it didn't go in.
Bounces towards the goal. That one just misses Conyon in front. Comes back to Goyette, top of the left circle. Sudbury sets up on the perimeter. DeAngelis, top of the power play in the top of the slot area. Takes a shot. Rebound in front. They score! Conyon on the power play. And 10:03 in this first period. Blakey out to the neutral zone. Sudbury quickly back on the puck with Conyon, who scored earlier back in the first period on a power play. Flipped in. Here's Musty. Backhand chance. Scores! A third power play goal on the night, and Quentin Musty. Dvorsky on the right side. The 2 big units with Goyette towards the middle. DeAngelis is at the point. Down towards the goal line. Taken by Goyette. Centering pass. DeAngelis one-time shot. Scores! Make it 4 on the... As the Sudbury Wolves on the verge of winning their 3rd straight. Goyette's got the empty net, and that will be curtains. Goyette, the OHL's point leader, puts the icing on this.
Angelis hurried across to keep the puck on side. Dvorsky down low. Musty to Goyette. They score.
Pinpoint passing, trying to draw the box out of position. They do a really good job.